Good morning. Today we are going to complete Chapter 1, Lesson 1 in our math workbook. You will need your math workbook pages 4, 5, 6, a pencil, and some crayons. So let's take a look here. Let's take a look up at the top here, and we have some potatoes. So what they would like us to do here is match the potatoes to the boxes that have the same amount. So if you look at the first box, there's one potato. If we look at the other side, there's two other boxes. The first box on top has two, and the one on the bottom has one. So we're going to draw a line to match 1 to 1. The next box underneath the first box has two potatoes. We're going to draw a line to match the other box with two potatoes. Now, let's take a look at the limes. There is one lime in the box, and we are going to trace the number 1. We start at the top and we go straight down. Start at the top and we go straight down. Start at the top and we go straight down. Next, we have two limes and we're going to practice writing the number 2. Around and back on the railroad track, toot toot. Around and back on the railroad track, toot toot. Around and back on the railroad track, toot toot. Now we are going to complete page 5. In the first box, there is one potato, so we're going to draw a line down 1. In the next box, there's two limes, so we're going to trace over the 2, around and back on the railroad track, toot toot. Next box is number 3. There are two pea pods, so we're going to draw the number 2. One banana, so we're going to go straight line down and then we're done. That is how we make a 1. One red pepper, start at the top, straight line down, and then we're done. That is how we make a 1. Then we have two apples, around and back on the railroad track, toot toot. Now we are going to complete the next page, page 6. For this page, you will need some crayons. So Mrs. Shimmy is going to get her crayons ready to go, and we're going to take a look at the first box here. And if we take a look at the first box, there is a green mug with a yellow stripe. So we have to find the box in the row that has the same object and color it to match. So if we take a look at the first mug, that looks the same. We take a look at the next mug, that is not the same. It's not the same shape. It's rounder and smaller at the bottom. If we take a look at the last object in the row, it is a longer and taller cup, so no, we don't want. So now we need to go back and we need to color. Mrs. Shimmy is going to get a different crayon. Actually, oh, okay. Oh, I like this color better. And this seems to help me color in a little bit better. And then I need to get a yellow stripe there. So just do the best you can. You don't have a lot of room here. It's a small area. Okay, so that matches. Let's now go down to number 2, and we have a gray sneaker with some red stripes and a little blue, and we have to find which box has the same object. So if we look at the first one, this looks more like a rounder, smaller shoe, so that's not going to be the same. We look here at this boy, this really looks the same. And the next box is a high heel shoe, and this is definitely not the same, so we're going to X it out. So now we're going to back in color. Mrs. Shimmy is going to go back and get a gray crayon this time. Once again, I'll start going up and down. And once again, it's not easy because there's some really, really small areas to be filled in. So just do the best you can. Now I'm going to get the red. It looks like there's a little bit of blue too, so I'll get my blue and just a little bit of blue around the back. But once again, it's a small area, so we're just filling in. So that looks good. So let's go down here to this ball. So let's take a look at the ball. And if you notice, it's a round ball with stripes, and the stripes have a pattern. It's blue, red, blue, red. So let's take a look at the first ball. And yes, that's a nice round ball, but if you look, the stripes go up and down. So we do not want that one. And the next is a balloon, and we know that a balloon is not the same as a ball. And if we look in the last one, yes, it is a ball. So Mrs. Shimmy is going to get her blue. Oh, I have my blue out. All right, I'm going to start the stop and color the first one blue. And I'm going to skip one because I know I need to get red. And then I'm going to go around and color the next one blue. Okay, and then I need to go back and get some red. Fill in the red. And there you go. Now, let's look at the last row we have here, a yellow purse. So now we have to find the purse that matches it. And if we look here at the first purse, well, that has a big strap on it. We know this purse has no strap, so we're going to X this out. We look at the next one, and boy, these look the same. And let's look at the last one. This is a backpack, and we know the backpack is not the same as a purse. So now I'm going to get my yellow crayon and color the purse yellow. And there we have it, folks. We have found the object in each row that matched. Thank you.